Finally, we're getting on to doing the MR2. I have been saving this car and not messing with it because I've run a couple of wrap classes, as you guys have seen. This was the test subject so that people can practice cutting all up on the car here, because I don't care about these panels, even if someone accidentally took their blade and slipped and cut the paint, because we're about to take all this off. And I'm finally going to be doing this body kit that I've got hidden back here. Today my objective is to probably try to get the front bumper and the front fenders onto the car. We're going to do the hood first, and the hood will line up everything else. So what I have to do now is take everything off of the front end. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. There's a bolt here, a couple bolts in here, the headlight bolt there, probably a couple down here. So and then the hood comes out with these ones. So not too bad at all. Ready to come off? Yeah. Okay, hold on. There we go. Ah, yes. Okay, fender's off finally. Side skirt had to come off as well in order to get access to the fender. Now to drop the rest of the kit. So the fender and the bumper and everything is off. That took a while because there was a lot of stuff and I had to like undo a whole bunch of bolts and all that stuff. But now looking like a little go-kart here. It's getting dark though, so I'm gonna continue this the next day. Before we slide this piece on, I'm gonna show you real quick. To get that hood on, you gotta take all this stuff off. So the liner on your thing needs to come off. All right, Vlad's gonna help me here. Oh, there's a little latch right there. Don't bend that kit when you down. Yeah. Now you can lift it. All right, so in order to get this hood to fit, you either, one, you have to shave the underside right here, and I'm not about to do that yet because I'm not that attached to the front thing where it needs a cover. I think it's just fine. You can just slip stuff in there. This bar right here actually can stay, the sway bar can stay, but the liner is just too much, as well as the cover for the front thing. It's just too much to fit this kit the way it's built. So now that all that is off, then you can lay it down. Okay, put it down, and then this latch will latch right here. So you gotta press it a little bit. There you go. So it's in. So now that the whole thing's in place, I haven't really tightened down these bolts yet over here on the side. It's still slightly loose, but we want to leave them kind of loose so that I can maneuver stuff around. So the kit is now on. Basically the three pieces are attached together by these bolts over here, and we're gonna slide this puppy on. Let's do it. So grab this. Lay it on top. Just hold that up. Don't even do anything. Down. Okay, hold it there. The gentleman that made this kit gave me these longer bolts because your stock bolts are not gonna fit since this kit is a little bit thicker. So in comparison, this is the stock bolt versus the new ones. You're gonna want to run one of the spacers that come with it too. Like not a spacer, but you know, a washer. You're gonna want to like hand thread all this in, because believe me, you do not want to cross thread these mounting points here. I'm actually gonna lock this one down since this one went on nicely, using it as an anchor point here. I'll come right back after I lock all this down and see how the hood fits. But man, I'm gonna need some bigger wheels. That barely fits in there. So can't wait to put these headlights on though. Ooh, that's gonna be so sick. All right, I'm super dirty. It's hot out here. Mosquitoes are coming out soon, so I'm trying to wrap this up today. So here we go. We're gonna put the hood down. We're gonna see what this looks like. Oh, it doesn't fit. Hold on. See right here? Oh, I almost messed it up. So we gotta like readjust some things. So it looks like the kit is way too far that way. So we're gonna have to like re-drill some of these holes and shift everything this way. Maybe about an inch or so. Just so that, because these are all bolted in here. But you can kind of get an idea of what the car will look like. That's pretty sick. What do you think, Vlad?
This is cool.
It's tight, huh? It's tight.
It's like a Lotus almost.
It kind of looks like a Lotus. Yeah. And then look how wide this thing is. So
You need some big.
I need some big ass wheels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to run like 20s on this thing.
That'd be cool.
And then the door thing is gonna cover where this mirror is. So the door thing's gonna go here. I have to attach the side skirt to that piece down there. And then we gotta take all this quarter panel off and the bumper as well. So that's next. Probably gonna be in part 2. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm widening these holes so that I can shift the whole bumper that way if I wanted to, just a little bit, so that everything fits better. When you put the whole kit together, it's not gonna fit perfectly. So you do have to make these kinds of adjustments. Okay, so here's a close-up. You see how the original hole was right over there? I moved everything over this way. So I still have access to that hole. I just need a little more of a drilling. And then this got drilled more to the left of the screen there. And then this one came over to the right a little bit more. And I unbolted it from there because it was kind of like sitting low. So here, now that when you put the hood down, with the hood locked in, now that everything shifted that way, it made it fit a whole lot better. This comes all the way from England and it needs to be thicker for it to survive the trip. And it's not going to be perfect in the manufacturing process. You do have to do some modifying. Everyone who owns a fiberglass kit kind of knows what's up. If you put some shims down and like kind of raise this up a little bit like that, then you can see how this kind of just fits. Okay, so the other thing I noticed is that when I lift this up from down here, that all, see how when you lift this bottom part, all this comes up here? Okay, this one's pretty big, so we're gonna get that in there. Okay, I got a clamp down here to kind of just hold it in place. All right, made it through. Woo! I got this nut here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's basically a screw with a washer. Got this from Home Depot. Now that the clamp is in place, we're gonna get the screw from down here. We're gonna tighten that bad boy up. That's pretty good right there. And do your clamp. Now check this out. Pretty solid. So it's just a little floppy over on this side still. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna lock that in over here. And then there's just those two supporting bolts, I think. That will do the trick. And then we're ready to kind of adjust the sides now that this is up. Because look, once you put this down, oh, now it fits. Ah, look at that. Okay, so this side goes up a little more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So this just needs to like a little bit of reinforcement down here on this bolt, and this kind of pushes this up, and it lines up really well. Look at that. Hold on. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. All right. You gotta check this out. Okay. So if I held this side and push this up, Okay. And then like if I kind of like meet this right here, look how well that lines up. Very nice. So this side goes up a little bit. That all lines up there. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. Ooh, baby. I can just see it now. She's gonna look so good. Looking exotic. All right, that's it for this video. I'm probably looking really crazy right now with dust and dirt all over my face, but that's how it is when you wrench on your own car. But man, she's looking super sick. I can't wait to continue this and do the next part. Make sure to turn on notifications, subscribe, and check out what the final results of this once we get the whole kit on, and then we work on the wheels portion to make the wheels fit. Once the wheels and everything are set up, that's when we're ready to wrap. So stay tuned for part 2. So if you haven't followed Turismo UK yet, the people who made this kit, do me a favor, give them a follow right now. And if you have an MR2 like this, maybe consider getting one because they make the super sick custom kits. Not only this, but for Porsches and all kind of stuff as well. So until next time, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you can check out this build when I do the back portion. I'll catch you guys later.